Hey everyone! If you're currently receiving Social Security benefits, you need to hear this. Recently, some people have noticed different payment amounts showing up in their bank accounts. And let's be honest, the SSA hasn't exactly made this easy to understand. I'm talking about surprise notices, confusing letters, and a lot of people wondering, is this a mistake? Did something go wrong with my benefits? Maybe your payment went up and you're worried they'll take it back later, or maybe it went down and you're stressing about how you're going to cover your bills this month. Today, I'm breaking down exactly what's happening, who's affected, and most importantly, what you need to do about it. I've spent hours combing through official SSA reports and policy updates so you don't have to. I've got the facts, the numbers, and I'm going to walk you through everything step by step. Here's what we'll cover today. Why some Social Security payments are changing overnight. And yes, for some of you, they're actually going up. Finally, some good news we all need right now. Who's affected? This isn't hitting everyone the same way. Some groups are seeing bigger changes than others, and it's important that you know where you stand. What's actually changing? I'll explain the specific reasons your payment might look different this month. Action steps, what you should check today, who you might need to call, and how to make sure you're receiving every dollar you're entitled to. Sound good? Let's dive in. Who is seeing these changes? Several groups are impacted, but here are the big ones. Retirees receiving Social Security retirement benefits. If you've been receiving benefits for a while, you might notice adjustments based on cost of living increases or corrections to your original payment calculations. People on Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI. If you're disabled and receiving benefits, some of you are seeing recalculations based on updated work credits or prior earnings records. SSI recipients, Supplemental Security Income. SSI is for individuals with limited income and resources. The SSA has been reviewing payments to correct errors. Some people who were underpaid for months are now getting back pay, while others who were overpaid may see reductions. Widows, widowers, and survivors. If your benefits are based on a deceased spouse's work record, recent policy clarifications mean some survivor benefits are being recalculated. This also affects moms, veterans, and people who are unemployed and relying on these benefits to get by. Many of you have reached out asking what's going on, and I get it. Changes without warning can be stressful. What's actually happening? Here's the breakdown in plain English. Cost of living adjustments, COLA. Every year, the SSA adjusts benefit amounts to keep up with inflation. For 2025, a COLA increase was applied, and some people are just now seeing it reflected in their payments. Payment recalculations. The SSA has been conducting internal audits and discovered cases where benefits were miscalculated, sometimes for years. Now they're correcting those errors. Some people will receive back pay, while others who were overpaid may see small deductions from future checks. Updated income limits for SSI. Income and resource limits change slightly this year. If you're on SSI, your benefit may increase or decrease depending on these new thresholds. Elimination of WEP and GPO for some beneficiaries. The Windfall Elimination Provision, WEP, and Government Pension Offset, GPO, have unfairly reduced benefits for public workers like teachers and firefighters. Recent updates mean some of you could see significant jumps in your payments. For example, beneficiaries affected by prior calculation errors may get a lump sum, followed by corrected monthly payments going forward. If overpaid, the SSA will usually recoup the money slowly through small monthly deductions, and sometimes you can request a waiver if it wasn't your fault. The good news. Yes, there is good news. Many people are getting more money, not less. If you were underpaid, you'll now receive that money, sometimes hundreds or even thousands of dollars in a lump sum. COLA increases are helping, even if modestly. For the average Social Security retiree, that's roughly an extra $50 a month. The SSA is improving communication. Their letters are now more detailed, explaining whether a change is due to COLA, recalculation, or something else. You have rights. If you believe there's a mistake, you can appeal, and many people successfully do. Overpayments are rarely deducted all at once, and if it wasn't your fault, a waiver might be possible. Your action plan. Here's what you should do right now. Check your payment amount. Compare this month's deposit to last month's and write it down. Look for an SSA notice. If your payment changed, there should be a letter explaining why. If it's missing or confusing, call the SSA. It might take a while, but it's worth it. Set up or check your My Social Security account. Visit ssa.gov to view payment history, benefit statements, and notices all in one place. Act fast if you see an error. You have 60 days to file an appeal from the date on your notice. Reach out to legal aid, Social Security advocates, or even your congressperson's office if needed. Plan for back pay. If you receive a lump sum, use it wisely. Pay bills, build an emergency fund, or catch up on expenses. Share this information. Friends, family, and neighbors may be going through the same situation and need this guidance. Final thoughts. Dealing with the SSA can feel overwhelming. The system is complex, letters are confusing, and sometimes it feels like nobody's on your side. I've been there, waiting on hold for hours, reading letters multiple times just to understand them. But remember, you are not alone. Millions of Americans rely on Social Security, and everyone deserves the benefits they've earned or are entitled to. If your payment went up, celebrate it. Use it wisely. If it went down, don't give up. Understand why and advocate for yourself. If you're still waiting for a response, hang in there. These adjustments mean the system is correcting itself, even if it doesn't feel immediate. Knowledge is power. The more you understand your benefits, the better you can advocate for yourself. That's why I'm here, to give you clarity, break down complex systems, and make sure you're never left in the dark about your money. If this video helped you understand what's happening with your Social Security payments, hit that like button and subscribe. It helps more people find this information when they need it most. I'm here every week breaking down benefits, programs, and financial help. Drop your questions in the comments. I read every single one and will point you in the right direction. And if you've gone through this already, share your experience. Your story might help someone else struggling right now. Also, check out the video linked in the description about appealing a Social Security decision. It could save you a lot of headache. And there's another one about maximizing your SSI benefits, which many people find incredibly helpful. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. I'll see you in the next one.